Okay, Kerry Grinkmeyer here, Best of U.S. Homes, Keller Williams. Wanted to talk to you today about the need for a website. Let's start with the need for a website or a web presence, an internet presence. If you do everything that we've talked about in the past and you build your database and you're doing emails to your database and disseminating good information, and you're building your database through LinkedIn and you're making contacts on LinkedIn with video, and you've got this whole thing going, and you're feeding that sales funnel and you're building awareness, what do you think the first thing that a potential client of yours is going to do after they become aware of you? They're going to Google you. And they're going to type your name into that Google bar. They may put your city behind it, but they're going to find out who you are. Do that first. Do that on your name. Stop the video, do that on your name, and see what kind of results you find. And then come back. Okay, you've done that. What kind of results did you find? Were you the first page? Did you dominate it? Did you have your Google business adjacent to it? Did you have your Facebook come up? Did you have your LinkedIn? Did you have your Pinterest account? Did you have your website come up? That's what a presence is all about. Now stop and type my name, Kerry Grinkmeyer, in and see what you come up with. Okay, this is something I've been working on for probably the last year. You're going to see that I've got 6,600 links in there under my name. So I have a presence. About 3/4 down the page, you're going to see a link to an Amazon page. There you're going to see where I've written 2 books and had them published. This is the kind of thing that if you are going to be known not as the expert in your community on real estate, but instead the authority of real estate in your community, this is what you've got to do. Now, recognize in the word authority, the first part of that word is author. That means, in order to move from expert to authority, you've got to present good quality content on the internet and be recognized as the authority. You've got to become what I've regularly referred to as the purple cow in your market. I think the most important part of that has to be a website. Not the website that is provided to you by your broker, but your own website. What you have to attempt to do, and what I'm attempting to do, is to replace Zillow in my community as the site to go to find out what's available in the community, in the homes that potential buyer or seller might be interested in. How do you do that? I went out, I told you in a past video I was going to tell you about another $10,000 mistake I made. When I first came into the business, I went and searched the internet for the best real estate websites, and I found one out in San Francisco that I really liked. I believe it was climbrealty.com. And I took that website to a local website developer, the premier website developer in my community, and I developed a beautiful website. Video, it was structured extremely well. I had it for 1.5 years and it never produced me one lead. I could not find anything that came from the $10,000. Yes, $10,000 that I spent on it. That was my first $10,000 mistake. So I then became aware of some websites that are designed specifically for realtors and specifically to generate leads. I ended up with an outfit called Real Geeks. I had an advantage in that I contracted with a gentleman in San Diego by the name of Juan, who converted my existing website. So a lot of my photography, a lot of my video, a lot of my copy was just cut and paste into the Real Geeks format. What was really important in Real Geeks is they gave me some lead generator tools, such as on my site, after you search so long for houses, you've got to register. Now, a lot of people have said that's going to turn a lot of people off. Okay, that's going to turn a lot of people off. I'll accept that. But also it then says, what is your house really worth? And I have a lot of people who then go in, register, give me their name, their address, their email address, and I send them through artificial intelligence, we gather data, and tell them what their house is worth. They then go into a lead bank that I can manage, and I can put into a drip campaign. I can call them, I can text them, I can do all kinds of things to stay in touch with them that don't take a lot of work, but they're generating me, I would say, on the average of 15 leads per month. There's also a market report that, again, they have to register and sign up for this, and that sends them for their neighborhood or any neighborhood they choose, what has sold in the last 6 months, 8 months, year, whatever they choose, and then what comes on the market and is on the market. They get an alert on a regular basis. They can't get that from Zillow. At least I'm not aware that they can. So I am building a website, or I'm attempting to, that can replace Zillow. The other thing I'm doing is I'm building a personal brand. And I'm not building my broker's brand. This is the second broker I've had. The first one I learned just didn't match up with my goals and objectives. I don't know at what point I might have to change brokers again. So what I'm doing with my own website is building my brand. Unlike many people, I want to build a business that I can sell. I want to build a business that I can pass on to my grandchildren. I passed my financial planning business on to my children. I want to pass my real estate business on to the grandchildren. If I'm going to do that, I have to have a brand. So that's what I'm attempting to do. So then also what you can do on your website is do SEO work, search engine optimization, so that when certain key terms, like I use, Birmingham, luxury homes, my website will appear there. I then, as you see, do a lot of video. I post those videos in my blog. That brings people to my website. I write a blog. This is very important. I said to you earlier that you have to become the source of good information for your clientele or your potential clientele. You need to be writing a blog. Tomorrow will be the end of August. I will do a video on the state of the Birmingham real estate market. I will go to my MLS, gather the data, how many houses were listed, how many were sold, in what price categories, in what neighborhoods, and I will disseminate this information through a blog and through a video, and then through an email blast, and I will put it in front of everybody that I want to do business with. This is how you build a presence on the internet. And if you want to be in business today, you need to have a presence on the internet. What is this going to cost you? I pay Real Geeks $240 a month. Is that a lot of money? Not compared to what some of you are paying Zillow a month to get leads. I generate my own leads. Okay, that's my 2 cents on a website. Subscribe to my website or to my YouTube channel, and I'll keep giving you good information, and we'll grow our businesses together.